Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show y'all how to remove the stock fender flares on my Jeep XJ. So, I'm going to jump right into it. First thing I did is jack up the front end a little bit, give you some more room in the fender wheel. That way you don't have to take the tire off. You can take the tire off if you want to give you a little bit more room, but I don't find it necessary. But first thing you want to do is you want to come up in here and find got these little tabs all up through here. You want to come through here and pop those out. Look for any screws. I don't see any screws in mine, but now what I found best is one of these clip poppers. This is what I like to use, but you can also use a screwdriver or just whatever. But you take all these out. Don't mess with these three right here. Just take out the ones for the fender liner. Okay, guys, quick correction here. You can take this little flapper doodle thing out. It goes up behind, up in here. And also, let's see if I can get the camera in here and show y'all. But back in here, see, there's one, and there's one. There's little screws, or little, there's little bolts all up in here. And they are 10 millimeter. I'm dropping stuff everywhere. They are 10 millimeter, but if they're like mine, they will probably just break. Those hold, I believe they hold the flare on, but if yours are like mine, they will just break. So don't worry about breaking those unless you want to keep these, which I don't care about keeping these because I'm going to trim my fenders and then cut the bottom off right here. So, but I'm going to get the rest of these out and I'll see y'all here in a bit. Okay, guys, so after you get all those nuts off, or in my case break all of them off, then you can just pry the fender liner down and out, and it should just slide right on out. It'll be kind of stubborn, but it will just come out. Be careful of that if you want to reuse it. I don't care nothing about reusing it, like I said, but you know, if you are concerned about that, you might want to think about that before you just break it off. Now, kind of feel around, see if you can find any more bolts that you may have missed. I believe there's one down here from the bottom side that feels like maybe a Torx or an Allen head, and then there's one up here right there, and then these two plastic rivets, and that'll let the bottom come out. And it will kind of be a little bit stubborn, but I don't feel any more bolt holding it in, so you should be able to just pull it off. I'm going to take this one off down here, or just break it depending on how it wants to go. But as you can see, it's the fender, the liner is kind of loose, but it'll probably have some like clips holding it in. But that should get you started, and once I get this off, I will show y'all the back side of it. And again, like I talked about, make sure there's not any more. On my Jeep, there's one right here. Looks like a little bolt that doesn't have any kind of a head on it. It just broke off pretty easily. Just stick a screwdriver in here and pop it off. And then there goes one of the little brackets. And you can go through here and just pry the fender off. It will be kind of stubborn. As you can see, it's got all little holes through here where the bolts go through. And I still have yet to take this bottom one out, but the little metal brackets, wherever that one went, they will be kind of tricky. What I did is I'm going to take my little popper here and slide in the back and help pop those out. Now the paint on my Jeep isn't the best, so I'm not worried about scratching it. You can see here it needs repainted anyway, but if you have nice paint on your Jeep, you might want to think about that. There's another one of those headless bolts, but just work this through here and pry those out. If you're like me and you're not concerned about scratching your paint, and then the fender will pop off just like so. And then I'm just going to kind of work mine around and see if I can break this one, because everything's rusty. And then like so, there is your front fender. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do it in this video because I have to be going here in a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel these off all the way down the Jeep. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim along this line right here, or I might go up here a little bit. I've seen a couple people, they'll trim them right here at the bump out, and it looks pretty clean. And then I'm going to do some pretty good trimming on the back and try to get some more tire clearance. Or I might do like what I was talking about and just go up to this first crease right here. You can see better right here, that crease right there. Might just cut along that. I don't know. I'm going to figure that out. If you do what I'm going to do, you're going to have to do away with this lower brace. If you have a, I believe it's earlier than a 97, you got to cut. If you're going to cut right here, like I'm going to do, you got to remove this brace. So, but same process for the rear. But I'm going to go back here and I'm going to get that one off, and I'll let y'all know if there's anything different about it. Okay, so pretty much the same process on the back. There's a screw right here which I didn't take out, and there's another screw right here which I didn't take out. Those are not 10 millimeters. Then you have 10 millimeters all along here, and I believe there's 2, 4, 6, 7 of them, which all broke, as you can see here. And then this one, I took all the screws out, and it just kind of fell off. So a lot easier than the front. And on the rear of these XJs, I don't know, if you're not very familiar with them, grab the light. You can actually see the little dimples. There's one right there. There's those little dimples all along here. You want to clean this up. See, there's one and there's one. You want to clean this up right here, and you do not want to cut this off. These little dimples right here, all along through here is what holds the quarter panel of the Jeep onto the main body. So what you want to do with these on the rear is first mark all the little dimples. Those are called spot welds. Mark all the spot welds, and then you do not want to cut the spot weld, but you want to cut around all of the spot welds. And then take a rubber mallet or some kind of a hammer and bend all of those relief cuts in. It will chip all the paint off. Again, I'm not concerned about chipping the paint because this Jeep sat outside for 10 years before I got it. But anyway, cut along all through here, just straight up. And then you want to cut a bunch of different angles right here, and then just fold all of this in. And you don't want to cut too deep because you'll get into the where your passenger compartment. If my door would open, I would show you, but the handle won't work. And then down here, I'm probably just going to cut that off or bend it in. You can bend it in right here. So I might cut it. I don't know. We will have to see. But that will be for another video. But as y'all can see here, actually I'm going to let the Jeep down real quick and show y'all. I'm going to let this thing down and show y'all. Just from doing this, you get a little bit more clearance. Both of the ones on this side are still attached, so you can get a full side-by-side comparison. You can see the rear here. Not much room. And I'm not saying that it's going to give you a lot of room, because it isn't. But you can see there, it does give you a little bit more room. And on the front, I'll show y'all. Here's the front one. And then the one with the flares still attached. Your Jeep's gonna stay dirtier because your tire's sticking out, but oh well. Because in my case, it rubbed right there. So, a little bit of a trade-off: a dirty Jeep, or you don't get full turning. I'd rather have full turning, but whatever. Also, another video that's going to be coming up here pretty soon is moving the driver's seat back, and then I'm going to have to get another steering wheel. I'm going to get a quick disconnect steering wheel, because like I have said, little door, big person, that don't work. I'll actually show y'all. Here's the old seat, by the way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the seat back 4 inches, but that'll be another video. Okay, so no seat in here. I go to get in for one. This is eye level, so I hit my head right here, but still, you know, you're hitting the steering wheel. My knee's hitting the bottom of the steering wheel. So this steering wheel is going to go. I'm going to get a quick disconnect, and that should solve my problems, because you can't hit the steering wheel if the steering wheel's not there. But like I said, that'll be the next couple videos. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked today's video, please leave a like and comment down below. Hit that subscribe button if you are new here. And if you're not new here, hit that subscribe button. Also hit the little bell icon, that way you get notified when I post a video. I post Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at noon. So that's my schedule. I schedule all my videos. I'll actually show y'all, but I schedule all of my videos, as you can see on here. Well, I don't know connection out here, but anyway, all my videos are scheduled through YouTube, so they're not going to be late if I'm working, say, on the Jeep or whatever. So, but thanks for watching, guys. Hope y'all have a great day.